Well, for decades, China and Africa have benefited from strong diplomatic and economic relations. China has been Africa's largest trading partner for 15 consecutive years now. Trade volume between China and the African continent has been steadily increasing year on year. In 2023, it hit a record of more than $282 billion. While China has also implemented a zero-tariff policy for 33 of the least developed countries. It's a move designed to significantly boost opportunities for African businesses targeting the Chinese market. And by the end of 2023, China's direct investment in Africa exceeded $40 billion, making it one of the major sources of inward foreign investment. Alex Vines is the director of the Africa programme at Chatham House, a think tank in London.
35 years consecutive visits by Chinese foreign ministers. So Foreign Minister Wang follows a long tradition now, 35 years. And it's a recognition of China that the African continent, which is over 50 members in the UN General Assembly, is really important for global governance and for voting. Originally, it was the African vote and support that moved the UN Security Council seat to Beijing from Taipei. So China has recognized the importance of Africa and has been very consistent ever since. I mean, you won't find any other foreign minister consistently going to the African continent annually in the way that Chinese foreign ministers have been doing for the last 35 years.
Indeed, so a real priority for Chinese foreign policy. Why were Namibia, the Republic of Congo, Chad and Nigeria selected for this specific trip to Africa?
Yeah, there's a bit of a carousel here where China kind of moves around between English-speaking countries and French-speaking ones. And then for particular reasons, certain countries are chosen. So Namibia's already just had an election. There's a new president there. So that's, I think, one of the reasons why Namibia's on the list. The Republic of Congo is interesting, and I think your viewers should realize for two reasons, I think, that Congo-Brazzaville was chosen. The first is it's the 60th anniversary of China-Republic of Congo relations. That was celebrated at the end of last year, but I think that's an important benchmark. And the second, which is equally important, is that the Republic of Congo has just taken over to be co-chair of the Forum for China-Africa Cooperation in its next cycle, FOCAC, with China. And so for those two reasons, I think Brazzaville was chosen. Nigeria, well, I mean, it's the most populous country in Africa. It will be the most populated, fifth largest country in the world by 2050. And relations between China and Nigeria are robust and complex. And then finally, Chad, I think, is an important visit because France, which has been very close partner to Chad, withdrew its troops and closed its base there at the end of last year, so just a few days ago. And the Chadians are looking to diversify their security partnerships and probably will be looking to China as part of that. So it's an example of multipolarity, I think.
Diplomatically, what do you think will be the key wins for Wang Yi?
Well, China is arguing that there needs to be more genuine multipolarity in the world, that the global governance system has been too dominated by Western countries and therefore biased. And so it's a numbers game. I mean, you have 55 countries registered at the African Union, and that really matters. And so I do think, therefore, getting African support or buy-in to some of the visions that China has for the future is clearly a foreign policy priority.